Hello children, I guess you like your online classes and hope you're having good time at home. Okay, now I want you all to listen to this short message.
Once there were three masons building a wall, working simultaneously beside each other. A passerby came up to the first mason and asked, "What are you doing?" The first mason replied, "What does it look like I am doing? I am laying bricks." The man asked the second mason what he was doing, and he replied, "Can't you see what I am doing? I am building a wall." Then he went to the last mason and asked what he was doing. The third mason exclaimed, "I am building a great cathedral for God." Who do you think will do the best quality work among these three? Yes, you're right. It's the third mason. You know why he was able to perform better? Because he had a vision. Vision causes people to love their work because they can see the big picture. So, children, have a vision for your life so that you will be able to perform better and find your work meaningful.
Alright children, we have studied about world history, history of other countries and states. But isn't it so thrilling to know about the history of Tamil Nadu, our own state? Alright, in the previous class we learnt about the different sources for the study of early Tamil society like literature, epigraphy, that is inscriptions, archaeological excavations, and non-Tamil and foreign literature. Do you remember what we learnt under literature? Yes, we learnt about Ettutogai, Pattu, Padinenkeil Kanakku, and the five epics. What did we see under epigraphy or inscriptions? We saw about Tamil Brahmi inscriptions, hero stones. Then under archaeological excavation, we saw about material culture and coins. Finally, we learnt about non-Tamil literary sources which gave information on early Tamil society. Today, in today's lesson, we are going to learn about the Sangam age. Sangam age is about an important phase in the history of South India. What do you mean by Sangam age? The Sangam age refers to the period when most of the Tamil literature was composed by a body of Tamil scholars and poets. This period is marked out from prehistory because of the availability of textual sources, namely Sangam literature and Tamil Brahmi inscriptions. Sangam text serves as an important source for the study of people and society of that relevant period. Let's see what is chronology. It is the arrangement of events or dates in the order of their occurrence. It simply means putting things in the order of time. To think simply about chronology, you can make a timeline of your life so far, like the events that took place from the time of your birth until now. The Sangam texts are generally dated between 3rd century BCE and 3rd century CE. It is believed that the Sangam poems were composed in the early part of the historical period but were compiled that is into anthologies in the later period, which means the poems composed in the early part of the historical period were converted into a collection of poems in the later period. The concept of Thinai is presented in Tamil grammar work, and we can find this in Tolkappiyam. This concept helps one to understand the classical Tamil poems. A Thinai consists of a complete poetical landscape and also the characteristics of that landscape. Okay. Now, a definite time, place, season, flora and fauna, inhabitants, and social organization. Sangam poems reveal the human life has deep relationship with nature. The themes of the poems are defined as Akam, that is interior, and Puram, otherwise called exterior. Let's see what is this Akathinai. Akathinai refers to various situations of love and family life, while Puranthinai is concerned with all other aspects of life and deals particularly with war and heroism. And Ainthinai is five Thinai or landscapes. Tamilagam was divided into five landscapes. You should have learned this in Tamil. According to its specific environmental conditions, each region had distinct characteristics, like a presiding deity, that is goddess, occupation, people, and culture according to to its specific environmental conditions. The five landscapes are Kurunji, Mullai, Marudam, Neidal, and Palai. In Tamil, each of the five Thinais are named for a flower that characteristics of that landscape. Kurunji refers to the mountains or hilly region. Obviously, the occupation of the people will be hunting, gathering honey, etc. And Mullai refers to forest or pastoral regions, and the occupation here will be cattle rearing and cultivation of crops. Marudam refers to agricultural areas, and the occupation here is agriculture. Neidal is seashore or coastal areas where the occupation is fishing, a trade, or salt manufacturing. Palai is dry land or a sandy desert region, and the occupation here is hunting. Now let's go through the Sangam age political powers of Tamilagam. The Sangam age has its roots in the Iron Age. In the Iron Age, people were organized into chiefdoms. Chiefdoms is a form of hierarchical political organization. Here, the political and economic power is exercised or, in other words, carried on by a single or a group of persons over many communities. From such communities of Iron Age emerged the Vendas of the early historic period and the dwellers of the Sangam age were chieftains. Chieftain means leader of a group of people or tribe. And you must have studied about Movendas in Tamil. Can you name these Movendas? Yes, they are Cheras, Cholas, and Pandyas. Among the political powers of the Sangam age, the Cheras, the Cholas, and the Pandyas occupied a very important preeminent position. They are considered to be superior, and they were known as Movendas. These three Movendas controlled the major towns and ports of the Sangam period. Cheras, the Cheras are referred to as Kerala Putras in the Ashokan inscription because they control the region of the present day Kerala and also the western parts of Tamil Nadu. The capital of Shiraz is Vansi and the port towns were Musiri and Tondi. And Patitru Pattu speaks about the Chera kings and their territory. The Cheras they wore garland made from the flowers of the palm tree. The inscriptions of Pugalur near Karur mentions the Chera kings of 3 generations. Coins of Chera kings have been found in Karur. Silappadigaram speaks about Cheran Senguttuvan. He is the most important ruler and he is the one who built a temple for Kannaki. The symbol of Shiraz was the bow and the arrow. Here we saw that Silappadigaram speaks about Cheran Senguttuvan and Silappadigaram is composed by Ilango Vadigal who is the brother of Cheran Senguttuvan. The Cholas, they controlled the regions over the Kaveri Delta and northern parts of Tamil Nadu. Their capital was Urayur. Their port towns were Kaveri Pupattinam. Pattinampalai is a long poem composed by the poet Kadiyalur Uruthirankannanar about Kaveri Pupattinam. Silappadigaram describes the trading activities of Kaveri Pupattinam. And Karikal is notable among the Chola kings. And he brought a forest land under the plough and developed irrigation facilities by utilizing the water from River Kaveri. Karikalan fought battles with Pandyas, the Cheras and other chieftains. The Chola emblem was tiger. They used square copper coins with the images of tiger on one side, elephant and the sacred symbols on the rivers. The Pandyas, they ruled the southern part of Tamil Nadu. The capital of Pandyas was Madurai. The Pandyan rulers supported the compilation of poems. Compilation is collecting material from various sources and putting it together. The Pandyan symbol was the fish. The Mangalam Tamil Brahmi inscriptions mentions the important Pandyan rulers like King Nedunchelian, Nediyan and Mudathirumaran. Apart from these kings, there were velirs and chieftains who occupied territories on the margins of Movendas. The velirs were the 7 chiefs, namely Pari, Ori, Kari, Nalli, Pagan, Ai, and Adiyaman. Children, you must have learnt about the generosity of these velirs in Tamil. Let's see about Pari, one of the generous king. He was so generous that he gave away his chariot to the climber plant when he saw that it was struggling to grow without a support. And the other king is King Pagan. He saw a peacock shivering in the rain and he offered his shawl to the bird. King Adiyaman gave poet Avayar the gooseberry fruit with the hope of improving her life expectancy. These chiefs had very close relations with the poets of their time and were known for their large-heartedness. These chieftains had alliance with one or other Movendar and helped them in their battles against the other Vendars. Society in Sangam Age, many of the communities of Iron Age society were organized as tribes and chiefdoms. The The Sangam Age society was a society, it's in a transition from a tribal community ruled by a chief to a large kingdom ruled by a king. There were several clan, that is a clan means family based communities, which includes groups such as Panar, Paratavar, Eenar, Uravar, Kanavar, Vetuvar, and Maravar. The Vendas, chiefs, and their associates formed the higher social group, and they were priests known as Antanars. They were artisan groups specialized in pottery and blacksmiths. The development of agriculture and pastoral ways of life might have harmed the naturally available forest and wild animals. Some of the hunter gatherers might have been pushed to the forest areas, and a few might have taken up the occupation of manual laborers. That is physical work, like they must have taken up physical work like fruit or vegetable picking, digging, etc. Women are referred in Tamil text as mothers, heroines, and foster mothers. There are references to women from all five eco zones. There were references to women protecting Tinai fields from birds, and Omanar Kula women selling salt, which shows that women were involved in primary production. Children, I hope you enjoyed today's class. And children, I want you all to read pages 37 to 41 from your textbook before taking up your test. And you will be writing your test only in 80 pages unruled notebook given in the school. All the assignments given now will be checked by the concerned teacher once the school reopens. And I find many of you doing your test well. Continue to do that. Goodbye, children.